When we don't know the meaning of a word, we sometimes ask our parents or check the dictionary for help. I'll show you a trick to figure out the meaning of words without having to ask anyone. The trick is using prefixes as clues. What is a prefix? A prefix is a group of letters at the beginning of words that have a specific meaning. When a prefix is added to a word, it creates a new meaning of the word. Pre is a Latin word that means before. Fix means to attach. We are attaching a set of letters before a word. Let's take a look at how you can use them to help you understand the meaning of words. The prefix re is very common. It means again. Examples where this prefix is used are reread, rewrite, and review. Do you see read? This is the root word because it's the main word. Knowing re means again, what do you think reread means? If you guess that it means read again, then you are correct. What about the next word, rewrite? Here, the root word is write. If re means again, what does rewrite mean? Yes, it means to write again. The final word is review. What is the root word? Yes, view is the main word or root word, and re is the prefix. If re means again, then what does review mean? Right, it means to view again or to look over another time. Let's move to another prefix. Un means not or the opposite of. Examples are unhappy, untie, and unlucky. The root word is happy and the prefix is un, meaning the opposite of. What does unhappy mean? That's right, an unhappy person is not a happy one. The next word is untie. If the root word is tie and the prefix is un, meaning the opposite of, then what does untie mean? You guessed again! If your mom asked you to untie your shoes, she is not asking you to lace them, but to undo them. Let's take a look at the last word, unlucky. The root word is lucky and the prefix is un, meaning not or the opposite of. What does it mean to be unlucky? It means to not be lucky. The final prefix we are going to look at is dis. Dis means not or opposite, just like the prefix un. An example is dislike. If the root word is like and the prefix is dis, meaning the opposite of, then dislike must mean to not like something. Good. The next word is disappear. If the root word is appear and the prefix is dis, meaning the opposite of, then disappear must mean to make something not appear or to vanish. Wow, a prefix can make something vanish. The last word we are going to look at is disagree. If the root word is agree and the prefix is dis, meaning the opposite of or not, then if you disagree with someone, then you do not agree or do not like what they are thinking or saying. Did you notice that prefixes change the meaning of root words each time? As you read, pay attention to root words and their prefixes. Then, ask yourself what the prefix means and how it changes the root word. Just like with prefixes, suffixes can help you understand the meaning of a word. Suffixes are a group of letters that are fixed or attached to the end of words. The prefix in the word suffix is suff, meaning sub, below, or after. And as you remember, fix means to attach. So we are attaching a set of letters after a word. Let's take a look at some suffixes to see how you can use them to help you understand the meaning of words. The suffix full is a common suffix, meaning full of. If you are careful, then you are full of care, because the suffix full means to be full of. This means you are cautious and not clumsy. Remember, care is the main word or root word, and the suffix full is attached to the end of it. Let's take a look at the next word, painful. If you have a cut that is painful, then you have a wound that hurts a lot. The main word is pain, and the suffix is full, meaning to be full of. Therefore, you are full of pain. The final word is beautiful. If your mother is full of beauty, then you would call her beautiful. Here, the next suffix is which means doer, or the person who does whatever the root word says. For example, a person who gardens is a gardener. I know this because the suffix tells me that it's a person doing it. Here are some more examples. A person who teaches is a teacher. A person who bakes is a baker. A person who dances is a dancer. A person who paints is a painter. And a person who works is a worker, and so on. If you know the root word, then you will know that a person can do that thing just by adding the suffix The final suffix we are going to look at is us, which is similar to the suffix full because it also means full of. Let's take a look at courage. If you are full of courage, then you are considered to be courageous. What about marvelous? If you are full of marvel, then you are a marvelous person. How about poisonous? If the plant is full of poison, then it is poisonous. Oh no, be careful! Did you notice how the suffixes change the meaning of the word each time? As you read, pay attention to root words and their suffixes. Then ask yourself what the suffix means and how it changes the meaning of the root word. This will help you understand the meaning of the entire word.
You already know that prefixes are groups of letters that come before a word that change the meaning of the word, and that suffixes are a group of letters that come after a word to also change the meaning of a word. In this video, we will look at the main words, or the root words, that prefixes and suffixes are often attached to. It's important to know word origins, or roots, to help you spell, read, and understand the meaning of words. When you know the Latin, Greek, or French meaning of the word, you will better understand the English meaning. Be careful though. Not all root words are words by themselves. Many need prefixes or suffixes to be actual words. Let's look at some example of root words. The root word by is Greek for to or twice. Can you figure out how to read these words then? Can you also figure out their meaning? Since cycle means to pedal in a circular motion, and by means two, this word means two pedals in circular motions. We know it as this object. We ride with two pedals and also two wheels, called a bicycle. Since focal has to do with focusing the eyes, and bi means two, this word means two lenses used to focus with the eyes, or bifocals. Let's look at another root word. Inter is the Latin root meaning between or among. The word international then means between nations. The word internet means between networks. Fun, isn't it? Ist is a Latin root word, specifically from the French, that means someone who does. In English, we have dropped the final E in this root. A person who styles is called a stylist. A person who works with flowers is called a florist. A person who plays the guitar is called a guitarist. What would a person who cares for teeth be called? Yes, a dentist. Dent means teeth in French as well. Do you see how knowing the meaning of root words helps you understand the meaning of the whole word? It will also help you spell the words when you want to write them. Here are some common root words. Can you guess their meanings? It would be impossible to memorize all the root words in the English language, but you can practice some of the more popular roots in our fun games. Until next time, always be clever.